こっちこっちこっちこっちこっちこっちこっちこっち
Hey everyone, this is Chris with Elemenohplay, and trying to get my headphones comfortable here. I'm doing sound through my TV and mic through my headphones because today I'm going to show you the Hatsune Miku Project Diva X rhythm game. I've gone through multiple rhythm game kicks in my life, and so occasionally I'll just end up picking up a whole bunch of games, and this is one of the ones that I just kind of ran across and was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it is. So far, I like the actual rhythm game portion where you're playing the songs. It is all the Vocaloid stuff, so if you can't stand that, then I don't blame you. It's kind of like nails on a chalkboard to some people, so I definitely get it. But I've been having a pretty good time with it. The part I don't like so far is that it's also kind of a dress-up game, and I was not really looking for that in a music game. But some people love these games like a lot, so I'm going to show it off and show off what I have. When I'm playing a song, I probably won't talk too much because music games are not easy, and this one in particular is actually pretty challenging. So I can't really multitask. So when I'm playing a song, I won't be talking, but in between I will. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you a couple different modes here, and I'm going to walk through a lot of the menus and show you kind of what you can do in the game. And you can ask me questions if you're watching live, or you can ask in the comments, or whatever works for you. So let me start with the story mode. So this is the request mode, cloud request mode, I guess they call it. And you can go into these different clouds, and every time you beat one, you can open up another one. You get to choose which one you do next. I don't know any of the songs, so it didn't really affect me which ones I picked. I've only got one there that I haven't opened so far. That's the disconnected one. And I'm currently working on the cool cloud, which is this guy here. You can see these other ones have the crystals kind of fully filled. I can hop into them and pick different songs. You can preview through them. So this is the cloud that I'm working on right now. This is the only song, or I guess there are 2 songs here I haven't done yet. I don't know if I have to do them both or what the deal is with that. Let's go into one of them. I'll do this. Let me make sure I've got the right one. Yeah, the cool cloud. Yeah. So let me hop in here. I'll do it on standard. I've been doing alright with that. Now, when I say this is a dress-up game, I tried playing some songs earlier. I'm pretty good at rhythm games normally, and this one caught me off guard because I could not beat one of the songs, and I didn't know why. I wasn't doing objectively terrible. I wasn't doing great. I mean, I'm pretty new to the game still, so I'm still learning controls and whatnot, getting used to it. Music games are very much muscle memory, and if you don't have that down for that particular style of game, then you've got to practice to get there. So I wasn't there yet. I am now, and or I'm a little better with it now, but it was still, even now it would cause me a problem. So I realized the problem is that you can see up in the upper right corner, there's this voltage rate bonus. That affects your score. Your voltage rate is your score, and you have to get a certain score to beat the level. And you have to beat the levels to unlock more songs and move on further in the game, or else your free play mode has very little in it without doing that. And in order to increase your voltage rate, you have to wear costumes. So you can see if I pick one of the ones with the little cool thing, the diamond next to it, it keeps at 20%, but as soon as I switch to one that does not belong to this particular cloud, she loses that voltage rate bonus. I also have the ability to pick from other characters altogether. There are 6 different Vocaloids I can pick from. I haven't gone through and gotten costumes for any of the others yet. I'm still pretty early in the game. So I'm just going to stick with Hatsune Miku today. There are some costumes that are a little over the top, I guess. But there are some kind of goofy ones in here as well, like you get this one. She's basically a clown. But I'm just going to go with this one, Regret, to give her the 20% bonus. And then I can also pick a bunch of accessories for a party hat. Give her, let's see, I think if I do all green I get some good stuff. So I'll do this one with the green timer light, and if I give her this backpack I get a nice bonus. So there we go, I got 41% increase, that's pretty good. So we'll hop in. Not going to change anything, hit start. Alright, and then I do have the ability to change the button sounds as well. That's the only one I don't like. I want it to be more of a hit. But I can't find one that's just not super annoying. So I've been working with this, but whatever. Alright. So this doesn't really show much except being able to do that. We'll start. So this game is you just press the buttons on the controller and go along with it. Stars are flicking the joystick, and everything else is self-explanatory. Like I said, I probably won't talk much during this, but I am in a technical zone right now that you can see. You have to hit every note in that with a good score in order to pass that properly. You can pass the song without passing that, but you get much higher scores if you hit it. So this is the chance time zone. If you do well here, you have a chance of unlocking a new outfit. So I got a new outfit, as long as I pass the song. Every once in a while, they catch me off guard with whatever beat they're going with. Alright, so I passed the song, I got a new outfit. I mean, that's the gist of the game. When you beat a song, you unlock some stuff. So I got, on the left is another accessory that she can wear, and the right two are gifts, which I'll show you in a second. I got some other unlocks here, which is handy. Alright, and I've unlocked a little bit more of this prism for the story mode. The story is garbage, so... I mean, that's all there was to it. Sometimes it's a little longer, but it doesn't matter. So I'll show some other things that we have in here. So obviously those are the cloud requests are all of the main storyline. There's also event requests. Every once in a while you'll get like festivals or something like that where you do basically multiple songs in a row. It's kind of like in DDR when you had the what were they called? Challenge songs? I guess it was just like Oni Road and stuff, yeah. So you can give characters gifts. This part's a little goofy, as most of the game is, I guess. Let me find one that she would like so you can see what she enjoys. So let's see if she likes any of these food items. Maybe a tea set. That's her cup of tea. Yeah, she's indifferent about that. I'm not gonna give her that. How about music? Does she like songbook, Google, jukebox? I'm using a guide for this because you actually get here. She likes songbooks. You get a trophy. I'm a trophy hunter, so you get a trophy if you get all of your Vocaloids friendship levels maxed out by giving them gifts. So I just don't want to mess it up because it kind of takes a while. It's going to take me the whole time playing the game to get these maxed out. So I'm just going to do it the right way rather than backtracking because I don't care that much. Give them a gift. You can see a bunch of her gifts along the back there. Everything that's like on the walls and everything is stuff that I've given her. She's not particularly good at decorating because she obviously covers up her windows. But I guess I can't help that. And then every once in a while you get a little story mode or scene when you give them something new. So it looks like she really likes this song. You can remodel, so you can change the background of the place that you're in, which is kind of neat. I don't hate that because it's kind of cute. My favorite is the kitty room. I've been sticking with that one for a little bit. The game's very cute. It's it's kind of what you would expect from this sort of game. Let's see. Customize just lets you change how your character's dressed on the home screen. So, I mean, I guess she can stay in that for now. I'll have to change her when we get into the next song anyway. I was just thinking, I wouldn't be surprised if this video ends up demonetized. I bet a lot of these songs are copyrighted. That's fine. Friendships, you can see what level you've got them at. As you can see, I've got Hatsune at almost level 2. I think they all go up to level 10, so I've got a ways to go. I'm really pretty early in the game still. Even though I'm almost through most of one character's story mode, you have to do it for all 6 characters, which is just playing through all the clouds with each character. It's fine. Albums, I don't actually know what's... Oh, so you've got an event collection. You can see a bunch of like story events. Watch back through them. I'm not going to do that to you. Gift events. So yeah, okay, you can unlock all the different events and see them interacting with each other whatever ways they interact. Art gallery. If you've taken any photos, I'm guessing? No, I guess you... Okay, no, you unlock photos throughout the game. This was... Oh, this was the opening scene. Okay. We don't care. Let's back out. Did I click art gallery? Was that... Oh, yeah, okay. Let's see, and then in the sub thing, we've got free play, which I'll get to in a second. Concert editor. This is actually kind of a cool thing. I haven't played with it too much, but you can actually create a concert where the characters dance to whatever song you want them to. So I can pick... I haven't done it before, so I'm not quite sure how to do it. I guess we go in, start editing. Oh wow, yeah, okay. So this is how most of the demos go, or most of the like training modules. They just have this little chibi Miku who walks you through everything. This is actually pretty intense. I don't... Lasers. Oh wow, okay. Mega lasers. Spot effects. Rising squares. I don't know what any of this means. Dim to bright. Risk. Camera. Fixed front far. Focused on her head. Menu. I guess I can probably preview the video. Oh, no, I want to preview right from the beginning. Let's go all the way back. Okay, so it looks like she might already be dancing, and then you change the rest of it? I feel like there's got to be a way to... So I can hide the timeline. I'm not sure how the rest of this works. I thought there was a way to add in other Vocaloids. Menu. I don't know. I know there's more to it, I just don't know. Oh, here we go. Ah. Alright, so you can have her transform into another outfit partway in. And you can pick some accessories for her to wear. What's wrong? White mask or butterfly mask. This one's creepy. Throw that on. A little badge. And cattails, why not? Duo cattails. We'll give her a new stage. Let's put her in... where's the Halloween one? There it is, Halloween party stage. Go in there. Okay, turn to editing. And, how did we start it? Preview video. Let's hide the video. See, I mean, I guess you can change a bunch of stuff. I haven't figured out how to make her dance change. I think you can, but I don't know how that works. I guess I'd have to dig into it more, but I'm probably not going to do that right now. It's actually a little bit interesting that they put all this together. I mean, they did, like, the fact that you can change all this and play around with it is actually kind of fun. So, anyway, yeah, I mean, I guess the only part that I don't understand is how you change her actual dance, if you can even do that, but, default stage effects, like, I can change that, seems I can do everything else. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna back out, somehow. However I do that. Okay, well, now I can't back out, so that's cool. Yeah, no, I got that. Pause menu, quit, yes. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something there. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna quit out. Quit. Alright, so that's Concert Editor. Again, kind of a cool thing that they threw in there. It's, I mean, I guess fairly advanced for a game like this. I don't know. I got a title for that. Neat. There's a photo studio. You can take pictures. This game is very vain. Derp. So, you know, I can move the characters around. They can be besties. It can be like this. You can take pictures. So that's all there is to Photo Studio. You can change the backgrounds, change the characters, blah blah blah. What else do we have here? Records. You can see everything that you do. Concert requests. Everything you've done here. It's just a bunch of garbage, you know. If you're going for trophies, you're going to need to know a decent amount of this stuff, but it just kind of comes. It's mostly for filling in later. So, free play, everything unlocks here as you play them in the normal game, or in the story mode. There are additional unlocks for doing different things, but most of the unlocks are in story mode. Everything in story mode is on easy and normal, but there is hard and extreme difficulties, so there's definitely some much harder stuff, and they are hard. I will hop into one and see if I can pass it. That should be a decent one. Try it out. Again, won't be talking during the gameplay itself too much. So as you can already see, it's already way harder than... Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I've never dealt with one that hard. Oof. This is very hard to read. Wow, yeah, I ruined that. I totally missed the chance. Wow, that was hard. I did not pass that. Sorry for the awful performance on that. Yeah, this. So when it shows like an X, circle, square, or triangle button, that can also be accomplished by pressing the corresponding D-pad button on the left. So you can use both hands in order to hit those notes, especially if there's a lot of them right next to each other. But when you're playing on easy or normal, they normally don't require you to do that. And easy and normal also don't often use triangle or square buttons. So you do mostly the X and the circle button. Or if they do use one of the others, they're still only using 2 options of them, not all 3 or 4. And then there's also situations where you see like the filled in arrows, and those require you to press both the D-pad and the corresponding button on the other hand at the same time. So some of those can be really, really complicated to try and get all at once. Like when they did the arrows that kind of went in a circle, I needed to basically be hitting 2 buttons with each of those. And then, when it gets to the stars and whatnot, you have to flick them both. It's very, very difficult. It's a matter of me practicing on how to get through some of those songs. So that's free play. So it definitely ramps up. It's a pretty tough game. So anyway, I think that's everything. So I'm not gonna sit around for much longer just to explain more of a rhythm game. That's Hatsune Miku. She likes to sit here and sing terribly on the home menu. If you like Hatsune Miku and you like rhythm games, then this game's the way to go. If you don't, then it's not. It's pretty straightforward. So it's cute. It is fun for a rhythm game, but it is all Vocaloid music, so don't expect anything other than that. So yeah, that's it. That's Hatsune Miku. Project Diva X for the PS4. I don't know if it's on any other systems. It might be on Vita. I think it's Sony only though. They come out with these games every so often. But anyway, so thank you for watching. This has been actually a pretty lengthy video. I hope that I didn't totally bore you, but my name's Chris. I'm with Elemenohplay. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you like videos like this, or even if even if this isn't totally your style of game. I'm playing plenty of other games over time, so keep an eye out, see what else I'm picking up, and maybe we'll find something that's a little more your speed. I'm really not pretty much the only style that I don't really touch too much is sports games. I could probably be coaxed into one if someone was going to play it online with me or something. But otherwise, I play pretty much everything. So I'm talking about getting some of the new stuff that's coming out soon, and we can get into that then. So thanks again for watching. I hope I will see you again. And let me know in the comments what you think, what you want to chat about. If you have any thoughts on the game, on my presentation of it, I'd love to hear from you. So have a great one, everyone.